Don't
you think, I know that my colleagues still have follow-up questions, but don't you think that, you know, the fact that the Southwest has never been fully PDP, you know, it's the more reason why you should put attention, because that's the argument that they make. They say that we should put attention there because it seems that the South is safe in the hands of the PDP already. And what we need is some attention, some focus on the Southwest region of the country.
Now, I go back to this. When we had a president from the Southwest, did we win the Southwest? That's when you had a president. If you had a president and you couldn't win the Southwest, is it when you have the chairman of the party that you win the Southwest? That argument is not sustainable. It is not sustainable.
Is it about winning?
Because no, you're talking about attention. You're talking about attention.
Yeah,
attention has to do with the government.
Some people have also said that the Southwest in the political equation always looks like the decider. And at the end of the day, even if you don't win it completely, because hardly do you ever see that even when the states win it, there's always a huge division. It's not one like it is one in the South. There's always, you know, some fair distribution of the votes, as it were.
I beg to disagree, and I want to say this. There's no region that is not important in terms of voting. And don't take for granted, because a region has always voted for a particular party. And then you are saying because that region is strong, therefore, there's no need for them to occupy a particular position. You go to a region that you think that is weak, should be given such a high office. No, that should not be. My concern today, I look at the problem PDP is having, arose from Southwest. Look at the crisis. Mention which chairman you will vote today in the Southwest that will stabilize the party. Mention of all the aspirants. Take, for example, Tunda Adeniran. If you put Tunda Adeniran to them, then that will be the beginning of the crisis in PDP in Ekiti State.
Why do you say so?
Because he does not work together with the governor.
Don't you think that the governor will then work? Because you have argued on this point.
Our experience has always been, if you bring a chairman from a state that you have a governor and they don't work together, then that party will be in trouble in that state.
Shouldn't we be questioning party loyalties if that should happen? Because you have said that if a candidate should emerge and people are now saying as a result of that they would not work with so and so candidate, shouldn't you be questioning the loyalty of
the point I'm making, first of all, the point I'm making, that our experience has always been that when you produce chairman from governor's state and that governor appears not to have to support that aspirant, and the aspirant emerges as the chairman of the party, there's always a crisis in that state. That has been our experience. Now, go to Ogun State, talk about Gbenga Daniel. You have seen what Kashimu has been writing about Gbenga Daniel. That's the crisis we have.
But anyway, let's quickly go
to... you go to Lagos. Go and see the crisis of PDP in Lagos State. So, if you really want to put Southwest together, you need a chairman that's not from Southwest, there's no bias, there's no group to be able to put them together. None of those aspirants that can settle Southwest because they all have groups.
Let's quickly go to Lagos and see if my colleagues have follow-ups for you.
Governor Wike, there are those who are really concerned that there is no viable opposition in the country because the People's Democratic Party has, in quote, refused to put itself together. Is tomorrow that day that the house of the PDP will be put together?
Yes. Can I come up with the question, please?
There are those who are concerned that the PDP is too disunited, too fragmented to be a viable opposition in the country today. Can this be put to rest tomorrow?
I can assure you that after tomorrow's convention, you will see that PDP will come out stronger and be able to be the viable opposition which you have asked that should be. I can tell you that after tomorrow's convention, that it will be a different PDP, it will be a new PDP that will withstand the ruling party.
So how would that work out, seeing that there are reports of petitions flooding the PDP secretariat against some aspirants, and then there are those who are saying do not vote for those that have cases to answer. There are those who are accusing even the candidate seconders of being on administrative bail from the EFCC, all sorts of allegations. How would that come together?
let me just tell you, first of all, when you start from the onset to start writing petition, it shows that you are seeing failure coming. It shows that you are seeing failure coming. Somebody who has done his work well, who believes that he's going to win, will not start writing petitions. Now, the issue of people who have cases or don't have cases, let me start from that. That Secondus went to EFCC, Secondus challenged it in court, and Secondus won EFCC in court. They are not being truthful with the whole facts. They are not being truthful. In any case, the mere fact, I believe, the mere fact that you have a case with EFCC cannot stop you from an election. But that is not even the case as regards to Secondus. The point is that, and I can tell you, maybe people should know this, sometimes you may not know the background people, where they're coming from. One of the campaign managers of one of the aspirants, he was appointed in the committee on behalf of the party. So that you now know sometimes when people say, look, we don't like this particular aspirant, you will begin to ask yourself, you may not know the reasons, because there may be a personal problem. Now, this way, that committee went and took, according to them, took loan on behalf of the party, the sum of 500 million naira. And Secondus said, look, you cannot take loan on behalf of the party. And wrote petition to CBN against the bank. How would those who are not signatories to the account go and take loan on behalf of the party? And then you are saying that the party is indebted. Now, as I speak to you, that particular individual cannot see anything good as far as Secondus is concerned. Secondus said, you have to pay this money back to the party. But you may not understand, when you see that kind of person talking against Secondus, you may not know what must have led to that. I don't want to call him, but the person knows. There is agreement between him and Secondus is because Mr. Secondus said, look, you cannot do this on behalf of the party. So if any place where such a person is talking to you, you say there's opposition against Secondus, but you may not know the background of that opposition.